We're doing all our own stunts this week as we take a look at the Jackie Chan adventures on the Why Is This a Cartoon Cast? What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Why Is This a Cartoon Cast? It's the only show on the internet where we take a look at animated adaptations and ask the essential question. Hey, why is this a cartoon? I'm your host, Joey. Joining me is Chris.
Hola, folks.
And Tim.
Hello.
And before we start this episode, I want to say I have prepared a statement.
Oh, here we go.
On behalf of millennials everywhere, I want to tell you old Gen X dirtbags to suck it because we're finally watching a cartoon from my fucking childhood.
Wow.
Not some nonsense Milton Bradley toy pushing bullshit.
But there were action figures for this.
There were.
Was there?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
This was a huge show.
I did not know that.
So while you fucking late baby boomer motherfuckers were popping pimples and learning how to undo bra straps, I was sitting down on Saturday mornings watching Kids WB, fucking Jackie Chan Adventures, fucking Shaolin Showdown, fighting Foodons. That was actually on Fox Kids, not. I alternated between Fox Kids and Kids WB. The point is, this episode of the Why Is This a Cartoon Cast is dedicated to all the people who have never seen any of the shows we talked about on any of the previous episodes. This is our time, damn it. That being said, what do you guys think of the show?
Well, I think we need...
Yeah.
Good for you.
Yeah. Attaboy.
Oh,
Finally. A show that I remember fondly.
While he was fondly remembering it, I was remembering fondling. Anyway.
I was fondly forgetting this.
I enjoyed this show heartily. I watched
Really?
the shit out of it.
It wasn't bad.
Oh,
I used to watch this all the time.
I didn't
like,
know this was a thing.
It was moderately
Didn't know.
cliche.
One more thing.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah, grandfather, a little too much of a cliche.
Almost like Columbo.
Oh my god. And
Ancient
one more
Chinese
thing.
One more thing.
stereotype.
And
Before
one
you
more
go,
thing.
one more thing.
And one more thing. So
One more thing.
you said you were in the living room at the time petting the cat, right? Mrs. Walbersh, you don't even have a cat.
One more thing before I go.
Now, I'm going to suck on the cigar and stare at you for 5 seconds and make you realize that I just figured out how you murdered the asshole, even though we showed you at the beginning of the episode. All right.
Oh, my
So
God,
Tim's
that's great.
pitch at the end of this episode is going to be Columbo the Animated Series.
Actually,
I think
you know what? It
that's
was
a
going to
good-
be until you just said it.
That's pretty good. I like that.
What did you guys think of the show?
It wasn't
Had
bad.
any of you guys you haven't seen it before?
I never... I,
like,
didn't know
would
this was
catch
a thing.
like a couple seconds here and there, flipping through the channels, looking for something worth watching.
This show was huge. Ran for 5 seasons.
Did it
Steve.
really?
Yeah.
When I saw the years for this, 2000 to 2005 and 95 episodes, my first reaction was, what the fuck?
Yeah. This show was
Really?
awesome. It was totally a part of my
So did
childhood.
Jackie Chan voice himself?
Mm-mm.
He did not.
I didn't
Actually,
think he did.
He can't...
he's listed in the voices of.
Definitely does not sound like Jackie Chan.
No, it doesn't. It
doesn't
looked
sound-
like Jackie Chan, though. I'll give the animators that.
It
The
ha-
character model was actually really spot on.
Even with his like fighting style, like they got that kind of down too.
It's-
Like
and the actual
Yeah.
action scenes were really good. I enjoyed that. I'm not going to say this is the best show we've watched thus far because it's not Clerks.
Yeah.
And or
Honestly.
Toxic Avenger
obviously.
or Attack of the Killer Tomatoes.
Wait, did you hear something?
No, let's not.
Are you sure?
Did you guys hear something?
Oh, God.
Did you hear something? You sure?
Damn it. Tim.
How rude! How rude! That was my gimmick,
listen.
brother.
Now,
You can edit that out. No, let's
No, keep it in there. It's good. That's good stuff.
oh
Tomatoes.
god, that one was so blown up.
That's
Yeah,
right,
yeah.
brother.
Jackie Chan voiced himself.
How bad was the belch? I wonder on the scale.
Oh no, wait, no. Jackie Chan was featured as this was like the MC Hammer thing where it showed he had a live
Yeah,
action
he was-
segment
Oh,
every
so
episode.
that's-
so Jackie Chan was in every episode. He did not voice himself. He was voiced by James Sie.
Oh, okay. Well, at least they had a. Pardon me. I'm just carefully peeling the label off my beer because it has the Satan on it.
The devil.
the devil.
The devil.
The devil's in
Hey,
this
the devil
cartoon.
was on this beer.
Beat the devil out.
We're filling it.
Oh
while
my
he's
God,
doing-
Clancy Brown was on this show as Ratso for 67 episodes.
Wasn't Ratso the guy from the Muppets?
Ratso is the
Oh, that's
guy
Rizzo.
from Grease.
Is it?
Ratso
I was thinking
Rizzo.
of Rizzo Rat.
Isn't that Grease?
Yeah, you think so?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know shit about Grease.
Yeah.
Grease, the animated series.
Grease,
Next week on the Why Is the Cartoon Cast.
Oh damn it! We keep wasting all the good ones. We can't pitch those.
No,
again.
that was a terrible one. That's why I felt good wasting it. Yeah, so like we said, September 9th, 2000 to July 8th, 2005. This show was a dynamo.
I can't believe that lasted.
But you
this
know
long.
what? Like I can see the kids appeal to it because it has like the.
The action was
The
this was
action, yeah.
well animated.
I mean the whole Indiana.
It was funny.
Indiana Jones thing at the beginning.
That's
Like,
what I wrote down.
That was cool.
I
that
wrote down
confused the living shit out of me.
Indiana Chan. That's what I wrote down.
Indiana
Yeah.
That's what happened to Short Round when he grew up.
Oh my God.
Yeah, 95 episodes.
Hold on
There
to your
were-
potatoes, Dr. Jones.
There were
Lady only
books.
here 'cause she's the
There
director.
were video games. There were action figures. This was a huge thing.
Like,
They-
it surprises me.
Video games too.
Yeah, there were some
Holy shit.
They're probably for
Game Boy Advance.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they were for Game Boy Advance.
and probably GameCube. But
Maybe.
Holy shit.
yeah, this was a solid.
I did not realize this show was that popular.
The show was dope.
Like-
Should we jump right into it?
I mean,
Because the first note I have is Chinese funk metal intro.
Chinese funk metal intro.
Ooh.
I mean,
Bigger, 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 bigger. Anytime there's like slap bass and like heavy drums, love it. Mixed with like the Chinese, like the
Oh.
Oriental.
well, Owen Wilson, what did you think of it?
Oh,
Oh,
So
boy.
excited to cut that out later.
Yeah, I know, right? Because I picked the wrong one. If I could have found the ones that was just the wow, that would have been great. I am
Oh my
so
God.
sorry.
Yeah, this was a cool. It was a cool intro.
Yeah.
It was super early 2000s with the musical choices.
You know, there's another show that was kind of like this that had the lead character, aside from MC Hammer, show up at the beginning of it.
Let's not talk about that right now.
Okay, later.
Possibly. All right, so this episode starts with the Indiana Jones ripoff.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
With clever.
It's like an Indiana Jones. I got like a James Bond kind of vibe to it too.
No,
Yeah.
Yeah.
No Alfred Molina, which was kind of upsetting.
Yeah.
Would have loved a nice Alfred Molina cameo.
What? Impaled on spikes again?
Yes.
Ah!
What does he say when he betrays Indiana Jones? He's like, "Oh, sorry, chap."
He didn't say chap.
Yeah,
he says something
like that.
snarky.
Yeah. As he takes that fucking gold statue
Oh
and
yeah.
he gets stabbed.
The idol.
I hate snakes.
Toss me the idol. Toss me the whip.
Toss me your mom. Oh.
Why don't you just grab the idol with your octopus arms? That movie hasn't happened yet. What is going on in this show? Chris, please tell me you took notes.
I did take notes. So we first started off in Ludwig's castle on Indiana Chan's vague, weird, whatever.
Ludwig?
I
You
think it
mean
was Ludwig.
Ludwig from Hammerman?
Are you going to compare the show to Hammerman? The wretched piece of shit.
All right, Chris, I'm turning your vocals down.
And I just coughed too. I am so sorry, Joe.
Super cool.
I am actually very sorry. I didn't mean to do that. It came out because I had to giggle.
Few listeners haven't noticed yet, I'm obviously the Brian Wilson of this troop.
Does that mean I can be the Owen Wilson?
Drugged
of this?
out and insane.
Cool. I'm Owen Wilson. Wow. Anyway,
Oh, shit.
can it?
I want that buddy cop movie.
What?
Owen Wilson and Brian Wilson. We gotta stop these burglars. I'm working on a song over here. It's gonna incorporate the theremin.
We have gone off.
I
the
learned this
rails.
today. If you take nothing away from this podcast, Pet Sounds was the first album to use a theremin on it. And I will insert a clip of a theremin being played right here. in the Theremin hour.
I bet we are.
I'm just gonna insert an hour of
You
Theremin.
should.
You sure?
This episode of the podcast is 3 hours long. How'd that happen?
How did one episode take up our entire upload allowance for Libsyn this month?
Fucking
Worth
hour
it.
of Theremin.
That'd be such a great gag. It would be so great. People were listening to this episode.
You mean like the end of
we started and then
Monty
just go,
Python and the Holy Grail?
They just pull it up and like, wow, they were really talking about Jackie Chan Adventure for 2 hours? Wow.
Oh my god.
Did you guys catch the Rumble in the Bronx reference?
No.
No.
When he's working out and he's smacking that thing with the
Oh, I
pegs on it?
when he was playing with his wood, you mean?
No, I did not catch that.
You did not that happens in Rumble in the Bronx, which is my
But
favorite Jackie Chan
It's
movie.
a standard martial arts training tool.
Yeah, but he does it in Rumble in the Bronx.
I'm
And
sure he does it
in
in
an
real life, too.
apartment. And he does it in the show in an apartment.
Was he in that movie with that dude from Where's My Car?
Yeah, the Western.
No, that was Owen Wilson.
Wow.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah,
Owen Wilson wasn't Dude, Where's My
Shanghai
Car?
Nights.
Shanghai Nights. and
Owen Wilson
Shanghai
was
Noon.
not.
He has a cameo. He's the person in the Chinese restaurant.
No, he's not.
And then?
No.
No.
And then? That's him, dude. That's
No,
him.
it's not. Show proof. Challenge.
Nope.
Oh, I'm tearing the devil. God damn it.
It's all right. We have 5 more that you can ruin.
Okay, cool. Give me your labels from these beers.
So from the beginning, bad guys interfere. Then Jackie Chan snowboards down a mountain. Then bad guys say, "Follow him."
And other guys say follow him too.
Other bad guys say, "Follow him, Jackie Chan." He
Well,
has the whatever. The
They
shield.
might be bad guys.
Speaking of Jackie Chan totally sounds like Dr. Tran.
Dr.
Did you make
Chan.
that connection, Tim?
A little bit. I'm just a
Chris,
5-year-old boy.
You've never seen Dr. Tran.
No.
Oh my God. He's
It's
he's down at your local
ancient-
bookstore handing out the hot American Dickings.
Hot Dickens.
What the fuck?
It's a very old Flash cartoon that we're going to show
An
you
old
after
Mondo
this is
Media one. Yeah, like, and also
I'm
our
gonna-
audience should go
over.
see.
I'll put in a clip right about here,
Why do those people know my name? Who are they?
and then you guys need to watch Here Comes Dr. Tran on YouTube after you're done watching this.
Happy Log Time's a good time too.
Here Comes Dr. Tran is mandatory viewing.
Yeah, Happy Log Time is not so mandatory. Or the one with the car in the toy store.
I don't. Here Comes Dr. Tran is the only Dr. Tran I watched.
Oh my God, you haven't seen the one with the old lady driving
No.
Dr. Tran and the little lozenge kid over to the toy store? It is actually. I burp away from
Watch
the mic.
Watch out for that fat cock.
What the
Dude.
fuck?
Here Comes Dr. Tran is top 10 Flash cartoons.
It's a
easily.
class. It is a classic
We need
for
to get
old fucks like me.
Speaking of classic Flash cartoons, episode 1 of Jackie Chan Adventures.
You know what? Yeah. So the backgrounds. You notice the backgrounds were like those quickly sketched backgrounds where they just slapped some block colors on and said, let that be it.
Well, didn't you catch that Bob Ross was the background designer for the show?
Yeah, I highly doubt that.
I'm gonna put in some titanium white.
Paint a happy little ninja right here.
Just gonna beat the devil out of it. Wah, wah, wah.
Oh my god.
God damn it, Joe. This episode has gone
If any
completely
listeners want brownie points, please make a dub of some scenes from Jackie Chan Adventures overdubbed with Bob Ross voices. And put in a happy little tree. Wah, wah.
Oh shit.
I don't even know what that was.
All right, so he snowboards away, and then he goes back to his
On a
apartment.
shield.
And that's where it's the Rumble in the Bronx reference, where he's smacking around that taekwondo thing.
Then he's back at his uncle's shop.
Mm-hmm.
His uncle slaps him for not making coffee.
Because
One more
And
thing.
One more thing. He's fucking Columbo.
That's
Yeah.
his catchphrase.
one more thing.
One more thing.
No, it's one more thing.
Yeah, one more thing.
Yeah.
Mr. Chan, you said that you got this shield from Bavarian Castle.
Oh shit.
Oh, no.
I definitely would watch the Columbo cartoon.
Oh, my God.
Yeah,
like-
if anybody else wants brownie points, overdub Jackie Chan Adventures with Columbo, please. One more thing.
Jackie Chan.
I've never watched Columbo. Is that the one where he has the parrot?
No, that's Beretta.
Yeah.
Beretta. Beretta did that shit.
Yep.
That actor killed a guy, right?
Something like that.
What was the actor's name?
Fuck.
If only we had devices.
Damn
that
it, damn
would
it,
give
damn
us
it, damn
access
it,
to
damn
a
it.
World Wide
Robert
Web.
Blake?
Robert Blake. Yeah.
Always remember that Chappelle Show sketch. Beretta did that shit.
Yeah.
So good.
Oh, shit. So
Pardon my coughing. I'm getting over something.
It's okay, Tim.
I think we all are.
Yeah.
I'm not. I've got the immune systems of a god. Of a Grecian god. Frosted beverage.
We all good now?
Yeah.
No, I need a
good.
frosted beverage.
You need a frosted beverage?
Would love one.
Another one? You want another
One
one?
more thing.
You want another one?
Yes.
Yeah. I'll get up and get you another one.
Just don't make a lot of noise. I don't want people to know that you're being distracted right now.
Yeah, he's totally still at the table, not at the fridge, getting Joe a beer.
Chris, did you hear about the Criterion channel?
No.
Filmstruck went away. Did you remember Filmstruck?
No.
It was their streaming service,
Uh-huh.
and it went away. But now it's coming back in a new form. Yeah. So that thing that you didn't know existed that went away.
It's now replaced by something else. Nice.
I'm gonna cut all this out.
No, you're not. It's going to still be in the podcast when I go listen.
Okay,
to
so the Shield,
it. Yeah, the Shield.
Agents of the Shield.
Yes. So it's got ancient inscription on it.
Ancient Chinese inscription.
Also, here's your nephew.
How to
Niece.
wash your clothes.
Well, this is
Ancient Chinese secret, eh?
Calgon.
I'm gonna drop that commercial in. One of the notes that I got was we need to insert more clips, and
You
to
mean-
that I said I fucking want you to die by saying that because it's such a pain in the ass.
This is why, he says, "Oh, well, I'm gonna put that right here," and then it's dead silence, and then
Right here. So Monchi cheese.
yeah, right.
I was in some fucking flea market over the weekend. We saw little Monchichi Christmas ornaments. I was like, yo!
Did you get them?
No!
Why not?
Because it was one of those flea markets where the people don't stand by their tables. So it's like, how the fuck do I buy any of this shit?
You pick
Yeah,
it up and you take it to the register.
No, it's not. No, it's not like that either.
It's not like the
It's
Freeland
like
market.
you have. No, it's like you have to go to the guy next door. Oh yeah, John's not here this week. I'll take your money though. Like, what the fuck?
I'd rather give my money to John. I don't trust you.
I don't want it
fella.
that much, you drunkard.
Yeah, I know. He smells like
One
fucking
more thing.
Budweiser, Pall Malls, and cousin sex.
Yeah, so
Must have
Jade.
been from Illinois City.
So Jade gets introduced to his Jackie Chan's niece.
Yes.
And this is basically, if you've ever watched the Inspector Gadget cartoon, this is the Jade. I mean, this is the penny.
penny.
The penny.
This is the penny of
The
that
penny
show.
of the show.
Her name is Jade.
Her
Oh my
name is
God.
Jade. If
You
you
know-
didn't know she was Chinese.
See, Taiwanese.
What?
She was from Taiwan.
Who said that?
I don't know. I guessed.
No.
She's from Hong Kong. Hong Kong
Which is
not
part
China.
of China.
She's-
Yeah,
no,
only
she's from
because the
Tokyo.
British were too much of pansies and not hold on to it.
She's from Singapore. What are you guys talking about?
I don't know.
She's from
This all has to
Davenport,
get
Iowa.
cut out. She's from Davenport.
Davenport, Iowa. Come on.
Go Huskers, yeah! Husk 'em, Huskers!
This is not getting cut out. This is going to be an hour-long podcast because we're never going to get around to talking about the show.
We're
Because
already at 28 minutes, and we haven't even gotten 5 minutes in the episode.
That's true.
like a bunch of stuff happens and the episode ends, and then there's a bunch more things.
Oh, so we're in the shop right now with Penny, and this is when the thugs come in. Fuck.
Yeah, the thugs come in.
So we're in the shop with Jade, and then this is when the thugs come in. They're like, "Give us that shield!" And it's the two scrawny guys, and then the big hulking guy. And that screwed me up because, from my recollections of this show, the hulking guy was part of Jackie Chan's team, which is weird because, like, even in the intro, he punches the hulking guy.
Well, he might not be. He might be a bad guy right
it
now.
might
He
not have happened yet. Yeah,
He might have joined Jackie Chan's team because
But in the intro, he's a bad guy.
Anyway, so kind of like he does the ow my hand thing, kind of like what was the one where
Well,
he
that's
was in the
Jackie
bar
Chan's
fight and they
shtick,
break
yeah.
the chairs over each other's backs and they crawl behind the thing and go And they're like making the ow 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 thing, and then they came back out like, yeah, that wasn't bad. Kind of, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, if you've never watched one of those old school Jackie Chan movies, go on YouTube and just watch like a compilation of fight scenes from old Jackie Chan movies.
Oh, they're
So entertaining.
definitely
Using
worth it.
non-weapons as weapons, all kinds of crazy shit. The fight with the plate. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I think I
Where he's like throwing the plate up in the air, and like there's another one. I think it's from like Legend of the Drunken Master or whatever, where he's using the towel.
Yes.
He's using his
thinking about the
towel, and they're trying to rip it off him. And dude, Jackie Chan fight scenes are so fun.
Well, he's
to
talented
watch,
as hell,
like,
but
yeah.
he's a trained dancer too.
He does all his own stunts.
He's amazing.
Jackie Chan would have been an amazing pro wrestler.
He would have
amazing.
been the only pro wrestler because everybody else would have hurt themselves trying to do what he's doing.
Jackie Chan is the man.
I think
can see that.
I think he deserved more screen time with Bruce Lee than to just get punched.
I used that clip for a presentation I did in high school about Romeo and Juliet, and I was like, "This is Tybalt, and this is Mercutio." It was like they fight, and then fucking one of them dies or whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway, back to one more thing. Back to the episode.
Oh my god.
So they fight in the shop, and this is where I was getting at with the Jackie Chan fight stuff, because he's using things that aren't weapons as weapons, which is a Jackie Chan trait. There's
Yes.
so many like references that you, as a 5-year-old watching this, like you know Jackie Chan from like Rush Hour, and that's it. So like when you see all this stuff happening, you don't get the references, but then later on in life, revisiting it, it's like, oh my god, like this is Jackie Chan.
Yeah.
So cool.
That was
So
like
cool.
the first thing I noticed too, like the whole punch thing. Like
Yeah.
as soon as he, oh my hand.
That's like
That's
they
like the
captured him
typical-
perfectly.
Yeah, they did. That was probably the best thing about the show is that the fight scenes
Like,
themselves.
Yeah, you can tell he was very involved in it.
Yeah.
And it was like a labor of love because they really did a good job with Jackie Chan's character.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So
I agree.
what the hell happens next? They fight in the shop. Do they steal the shield?
I think they steal the shield and they go on like a little chase, and then
But shield not important.
Shield not important.
they go on like a little chase and they end up at like a baseball field, and like they had like magic swords.
Why is there always baseball in these shows?
I don't know.
They were electric swords. not
Electric
magical
swords. Yeah, that's right.
You guys
Electric
remember the
swords
last time
and
there was a
touch with
baseball field in one of these shows?
Yeah, it was that fucking.
My pet monster.
Could we not?
He's my monster friend. My pet
The
monster.
Generation X people
Puberty
are
below.
getting very upset because
The
They love that
Generation
show.
X people need to go listen to their Smashing Pumpkin records and shut the hell up.
Don't talk shit about the Smashing Pumpkins, you asshole. You leave Billy Corgan alone.
If we're talking 90s bands with girl bassists, I will take the Pixies every freaking time.
White Zombie.
White
shit.
Zombie. That's a good one.
White
to go
Zombie
to.
doesn't have enough good music to stand
We
out.
are
they-
totally like, what is this podcast actually about?
Listen, nobody's going to listen to this episode because nobody remembers the show.
No, all your millennial friends will be like, "Hey, Jackie Chan
Yes, but the
Adventures.
millennials are not the
Let
ones
me get my vape
interested
out
in
and sit back."
I'm going to rip some cotton, bro.
Yeah, suck your pussy sticks, guys.
I'm juuling so hard.
I can't even do like. I'll be honest. I vape
Do you have a jewel?
in my butt.
Ooh. Oof. The fuck did this go to?
I don't know.
We need to get back to the Jackie Chan adventures. The shield is not important.
It
What
turns
is
out this the
important?
most popular episode because of how sidetracked we're getting.
What is important is the talisman in the center of the shield.
Yes.
That was the whole. I'm dropping this on you guys. This was the whole premise of the show. Like Jackie had to collect these talismans, and each one had like a special power. Like I think like the rooster like shot fire or something. I don't know. Each one had a different thing.
This is Indiana Chan.
And this show was out at the same time that another show called Shaolin Showdown was out. Do you remember this, Tim?
No.
Fuck. Shaolin Showdown. It was like the same thing, like a group of 5 kids from all around the world because we got a diversity, whatever the fuck. They had to collect these magical items, and they were the Shengang Wu, and all the magical items had. But this was
How old were you? Okay, how old were you?
in the early 2000s, like 10.
He's on. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, no, I was smoking pot and eating pussy, so that's my problem.
That's great. I'm gonna pause it. I don't like Budweiser. Tastes like my uncle. And we're back from a completely unnoticed hiatus.
Damn straight.
Took a little pause for the cause. a Stone Cold podcast reference.
What? 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 What?
Okay.
Goddamn, pal. What? What?
I love how
I don't watch wrestling.
it's all right because he hasn't been on in 20 years.
I didn't watch
There was
it
an
for
episode of
anything.
his podcast where he was like, starting to get healthy, do the DDP yoga, cut back on the beer, and then every stupid news site was like, Stone Cold stopped drinking, and then on the very next episode of his podcast, he's like, I'm not stop fucking drinking.
Wait, DDP yoga, double dick penetration yoga,
Diamond Dallas Page yoga,
same difference.
and don't talk trash because he might sponsor this show one day.
yeah, okay, I'm sure.
DDP yoga.
Yeah.
What's he gonna sponsor it with? The $5 a month he makes royalties?
No, it's
It's
legit.
a big thing, man.
Is it really?
Yeah.
It's huge.
Saved Mick Foley's life.
Yeah.
That guy got
Wow,
thrown off a
wrestlers.
roof.
Wait, are you talking about Diamond? No, I was making fun of Stone Cold
Why would you ever do that?
because he's
What?
Stone Cold.
What? What? What?
Because he made some terrible decisions as far as movies he's gonna star in. Let's put it that way.
Goddamn, pal, I'm gonna have to put a can of whip ass on you.
He didn't like the longest yard, what?
What?
You didn't like to dance, what?
your ass, brother.
You're
What?
Okay, let's stop because you're giving me an
Crack a couple of
aneurysm.
Steve Weisers.
You two are fucking
What?
ridiculous. Weren't we talking about a cartoon?
What?
What? What? What?
What?
What?
Don't cut any of this
What?
out, please. Don't, because
Cut my foot up your ass.
nobody
What?
listens to the fucking thing anyway. Why bother editing?
What?
Yeah, no, Joe, honest to God,
What?
stop, Zach, stop.
What?
Give you the people's eyebrow. I'm mixing it.
It's fine.
What?
I'm gonna die. Wow.
Just gonna. I love how he always did the backwards middle finger.
Oh shit, that's so great.
He probably did that so they could show it on
Is this
TV.
a wrestling podcast?
What?
Just wait till Hulk Hogan's Rockin' Wrestling episode.
Dude,
Holy
that's
shit.
gonna be fucking
The
wild.
imitations we're gonna
do that around WrestleMania this season.
Oh my god, yeah.
Dude, are you going this year?
I might be. I don't know yet.
I might.
Yeah, you might go too.
Yeah, I'm gonna seriously look into it because
Yeah.
I have family that lives in East Rutherford. So like,
That's perfect.
Yeah.
right there.
yeah, dude.
What? 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 What?
Oh my! Stop, please, my sides.
That's the bottom line.
Did Stone Cold say so?
What the hell is happening in the Jackie Chan adventures?
I don't. Where the fuck were we? We got so sidetracked. I don't even remember where we were.
Did we get to the man in the green suit yet?
No. So they is that his friend from the?
No.
No?
The man in the green suit is the,
Oh, the other
big
guy.
bad.
The bad guy. No, we didn't get to him.
Okay. Did we get to the guy in the CIA? 'Cause
No.
that
That's
was
the next part we got to. That's the next part.
that's the security guard from what? Shawshank Redemption.
There you go.
Is it?
Maybe
Is this related to the Stephen King
yeah.
universe then?
It is.
Clancy Brown.
Jackie Brown.
He's in this episode. He plays a character called Ratso, but this character sounds like I don't know.
It
I don't
sounds like
Clancy Brown is in this show.
okay.
Mr. Krabs is in this show. The hardest screw in the history of Shawshank is in this show. Boggs Never Walked Again is in this show. What are we talking about? For God's sake.
Okay.
Oh,
so
Clancy Brown
38 minutes of
from the
nonsense.
Highlander.
No. That's not what you can remember him
Oh my
from.
God.
Why not? Because he was the Kurgan.
He was the hardest screw to ever walk a turn in Shawshank.
Didn't he get the boys suds for doing the roof?
Yeah. Nothing makes a man feel like a man other than a bucket of suds.
what?
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 How did we get
Folks,
on this?
email into the podcast, witacartooncast@gmail.com.
Did you ever
Let
check
us
the email?
know. No, I haven't checked the email
Oh
yet.
my God.
Let us know who has the better Stone Cold impression. Your options are A
What?
or B.
What?
So, yeah, let us know.
Goddamn, pal, you better choose me.
Maybe open up a can of whoop ass.
Open a can of whip ass on
Sound
you,
like
pal.
really bad old man impressions.
Billy. What? What?
He called this shit poop. When is the Adam Sandler podcast?
Why don't we do an Adam Sandler podcast instead?
Adam Sandler podcast.
Put
King
a
of the
lot of work into this.
Why is this an Adam Sandler movie?
Why isn't this an Adam Sandler movie? Just wait, there'll be an Adam Sandler movie.
I
where
already
he
know
runs
who's
a
going to get played
podcast.
by Adam Sandler. I'm scared I'm going to get stuck with Joe Pesci.
Could be Joe Piscopo.
Ooh, no.
Oh God, a young Joe Piscopo left SNL to conquer Hollywood.
I was on my way to New York to buy a regular coat.
God.
That is a deep cut reference that I do not understand.
Simpsons.
That's from The
The
Simpsons.
Simpsons, yeah. I think it's actually, I fucked it up. It was like, I was on my way to Harrisburg to buy an irregular coat, but the stop had to be in New York City.
Is that where he runs into the pimps and the chuds?
Yep.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Like I can vaguely see the episode in my head.
About
Yeah,
to sneeze.
that's the best, like my favorite episode of The Simpsons.
Are you going to sneeze? God bless you.
What do you have to drink? We have Mountain Dew or crab juice. Ugh, I'll take the crab juice.
You got a bathroom in there? Bathroom and tower, loading deck.
Clav kalash.
Gosh.
You have a bowl? No, steak. What? Can we please get back to the Jackie Chan
Oh my
adventures?
God. This
Okay,
is...
I have Shadow Ninjas in my notes. I would love to talk about Shadow Ninjas.
so he meets up with his friend from the whatever CIA.
The secret
With a
government
big, giant,
agency,
secret underground lair.
where they get
thing.
into the Doctor Who box and travel down into the underground
Well,
facility.
only Jackie Chan does. The other guy takes the stairs.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm
Once
wondering...
again, I just thought of 007 Chan. I wrote down
007 Chan?
like he's like James Bond.
I think
You
that's
know.
the worst version of 4chan.
What? What do you mean? What?
What? Billy!
All right, so Jackie Chan has to get on a moped and chase these guys down to get the shield back.
Yep.
Even though shield not important.
Shield not important.
Shield not important. One more thing.
What?
One more thing, Mr. Stone Cold Steve Austin.
What?
You said you were going to meet Hulk Hogan in the ring next week. The thing is this. Hulk Hogan's actually been dead for about 35 years. Who are you actually going to meet?
Listen here,
Drop
brother.
him on that stack of dimes he calls the neck.
Listen here, brother. Hulk Hogan's not dead. He's still alive, very much so, brother. He's running around wild on you.
Well, I was hanging and banging.
See, you might have the others fooled. But you see... I can't. Because I was going to go
What
with
the fuck is this show about?
I don't know what this show is about.
Because I was hanging and banging. My daughter Brooke was hanging and banging. What?
Doesn't Hulk Hogan have a racist sex tape out?
He did, yeah.
There's a racist tape and there's a sex tape. They are not the same tape.
Are you sure it's not part 1 and part 2?
The sex tape involves Bubba the Love Sponge's wife.
Oh.
The racist tape is a voicemail recording.
Yeah, after he got done banging Bubba the Love Sponge's wife.
No, that was
Brother.
not after he was done banging Bubba the Love Sponge's wife.
Brother.
Who would want to watch a sex tape of Hulk Hogan?
Because it was featuring Bubba the Love Sponge's wife.
I'm actually physically ill right now.
Bubba the Love
I
Sponge.
used to be a Hulkamaniac when I was a little kid.
The 10,000 screaming Hulkamaniacs gonna get dropped on that stack of dimes.
All right. I don't know what this show's about.
God, I need to
Let's just land
rebrush
this
up
plane.
on my Steve Austin.
Let's just land this
We
plane.
are so far from the end of this episode to consider landing the plane.
No, I think we should just
haven't
give
even
up
gotten
now.
to the big bad.
No, I think we should just give up
No,
now.
we'll do it in an
A second episode, part 2
what's
out of
the
3.
E word that the Germans are? Efficient. We'll do it efficiently.
Yeah, okay, until you guys start going what again?
What? All right, Chris.
Billy.
Keep us rolling, please. Before you get dropped
Oh
on
my
that
God.
stack of dimes you call a neck.
So we go to Valmont. He's the guy in the green suit.
This
And
guy is Seto Kaiba from Yu-Gi-Oh! Or he's not Kaiba, he's Pegasus. He's Pegasus from Yu-Gi-Oh!
All right, shut up.
You know what I'm talking about. Pegasus was the antagonist from the first season of Yu-Gi-Oh! He wore a green suit and he had a fake eye and he had white hair and a ponytail.
What?
What? So we run into Pegasus.
Uh-huh.
he gives his henchmen a little sass, and then they introduce Tyru. Is that how you pronounce his name?
The big dude.
The big guy.
Oh, so he wasn't in the shop earlier.
So he squeezes them, one of them.
Does he pop like a pimple? I don't remember.
Oh, nah, not quite. And then we cut back to the uncle in the shop, once again, acting like Columbo.
One more thing.
And one more thing.
Why you need shield?
Shield not important.
Gemerald important.
So I think they go to look for the shield. There's some type of skyscraper, and they're at the top of the skyscraper.
What
the
happened to the
ninjas.
Shadow Ninja?
The Shadow Ninjas are at the top. And that's where Jackie Chan is fighting the Shadow Ninjas.
Fights the Shadow Ninjas.
All right, there you go, Joe.
Why do I have stairs ex machina?
Because you just like to make fun of me for saying
There's
it over and over.
stairs somewhere.
Just so happen to be stairs right there.
I'm upset that I don't. I need to take more details.
Is Ex Machina now going to be a running gag where you just make fun of me?
I've been using it for 10 episodes now.
We are not 10 episodes deep.
This is episode 11.
Where the fuck have I been?
And if you want to find us online, we're on Facebook at WITA Cartoon, or you can email us at witacartooncast. Also, we are on Gmail. Wait, that's what we are on Gmail. We're on YouTube somewhere, which I haven't updated in a long, long time, so I'll probably do that eventually.
Just upload them all in one
Although
shot.
I'm about to get the Spider-Man game, so I'm going to play that until my eyes bleed. So this might be the last episode of the Wise Cartoon Cast. We're also you can listen to it. You're probably listening to us on either Spotify or Google Music, and if you're not listening to us on one, check us out on the other. Get those numbers up, because I watch that religiously.
He's broke. He spent all his money on Stone Cold Steve Austin action figures.
What?
Billy.
Goddamn, pal, you had to. Stone Cold. Why wouldn't you?
Now,
Come
wait a
on,
minute.
pal.
If you could see the number of vintage wrestling merch sellers I follow on Instagram.
I'm in
I love
tears.
it.
I'm in fucking tears.
I was so close to buying a Stone Cold Steve Austin necktie.
What?
Dude, I seriously think wrestling merchandising is fucking ridiculous. I thought NFL merchandising was bad, but the wrestling shit is even worse.
No, it's amazing. Is what you mean.
Like-
it's amazing.
To the
Off
point
air,
where-
I have to show you guys this awesome Ric Flair.
Randy Orton. Okay, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Randy Orton's a singer.
No.
No.
No?
He's the
talking about-
Viper.
Elias?
I don't remember.
Elias
Randy
is a
Orton?
singer.
He's the one that sings now.
He has a guitar.
Comes out.
No.
Are you
Okay, no, I'm
thinking,
thinking
of the
Randy
Honky Tonk Man?
Yeah.
Randy Orton is a wrestler, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so my roommate is in love with Randy Orton. To the
Okay.
point where she was able to buy a queen-size bed sheet set of Randy Orton. Yeah. I don't want to think about what happens to those pig
That's
pillows
weird.
with his face on them.
It's weird that they have it in adult
It
sizes.
does. That's so strange.
All right, so this episode ends on a cliffhanger
Yes,
Does it?
because the pilot was a 3-part episode. I guess they probably showed it all at once when it aired. Did anybody watch the other 2 parts?
Hell no.
Okay, so that's the end of this episode.
Let's end this plane.
This was I love this show.
It wasn't bad.
I loved the animation
It
was
was
so
good.
cool. Lots of good fight scenes.
Jackie Chan was Jackie Chan.
There was no, despite that there's a small child and an old man, there was no Scrappy Doo character.
She was
Yeah.
definitely a Scrappy Doo character.
She was not. She was Penny from
She was a Penny.
Inspector Gadget.
Penny
she was the
a
competent
Scrappy-Doo
one.
character.
Penny was not a Scrappy Doo. Inspector Gadget was the Scrappy Doo.
No, he was more the Scooby.
What?
Fair enough.
What? Goddamn, pal, what are you saying? What?
We're gonna get to Hulk Hogan's Rock and Wrestling and be like, Corporal Kirshner was really the Scrappy Doo of this.
Oh my god.
Iron Mike Sharp was such a Scrappy Doo. Did they have like the jobbers
Just-
on that show?
They did. Just wait till the fucking Iron Sheik impersonations. Oh boy, that's gonna be so great.
Who's gonna be Sergeant Slaughter then?
Break your back.
you all, make you put you in camel clutch, put beer bottle in asshole.
Okay then.
All right, we're landing the plane.
Thank
Land this
God.
plane.
Like it only took us 45 minutes to get to like a 15-minute episode.
45 glorious minutes.
This was the best episode we ever did.
I really think it really was. Yeah.
All right. At the end of every episode, wait, first of all, did this deserve to be a cartoon? I
Yeah,
vote
sure.
yes.
Sure.
Yeah, I probably would have watched it if this show came out in like 1998.
Yeah, the
If
show
the
was
show
awesome.
came out in like 1988, I would have watched it.
Yeah.
So good. So good. So we all agree it was amazing.
Yep.
It wasn't amazing.
Best
but
show
it
we
was
watched
good.
so far.
No, but it was good.
Best show we watched so far.
It's not
It's
Clerks.
probably like the best.
Oh
like,
shit! Yeah, we watched
action-
Clerks. Okay.
We watched
Best, like,
fucking
action
Clerks.
Best
you
kids
dumbass.
show we watched so
Best
far.
kids show. Okay.
Yeah,
Best
okay,
kids
that-
show.
No, Toxic Crusaders.
Toxic Crusaders. Toxic Crusaders.
Crusaders.
What was it? A hideously deformed.
Oh my God! Wait.
A hideously deformed being of abnormal size and strength.
Yeah, something like that.
Toxic Crusaders. So at the end of every episode, we like to give a pitch for our own adaptations that might. God damn it!
It fell out of my pocket. I didn't mean for that to happen.
So at the end of every episode, we like to give our ideas for a pitch for an adaptation that might fit in on a Saturday morning lineup alongside something like Jackie Chan Adventures. Who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
Go ahead.
The Rocky Horror Cartoon Show.
What happens on the Rocky Horror Cartoon Show?
Oh, you don't want to know, darling.
I do, because that's the point of this segment.
He builds a monster.
Do we throw rice at the TV screen every week?
Yes, you need the. It's like it's Saturday morning. It's 9 a.m.
The
Get your
world's
toilet
first
rolls.
VR cartoon.
You need to get your rice, your toilet paper, and you need to get ready to yell asshole every time Brad comes on the screen. Because it's the Rocky Horror Cartoon
I've
Show.
never seen the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
You are a sad
What?
I've
person.
never done it because I want to see it live. Like I want to go to a thing
You
for
can.
the
You
first
don't
time.
have to. You need
I
to
know, but I
watch it.
want to. I want to.
You need to be oh my God! You'll get up on. They'll make you get up on stage. You know that, right?
What the fuck? I would love that. I would. You know that I would love that.
Yeah, you know how hard it is to get up on that stage in high heels. Anyway,
I don't care. I'm down. I'll put on the fishnet
you
shirt.
want a tip? You want a tip?
Yeah.
If you need to run in high heels, run on your tippy toes. Don't try to put your ankle down, otherwise you're
Oh,
gonna
I know
twist it.
that.
If you put your heel down, you're gonna twist your ankle.
Can she run really, really fast in high heels?
I can.
From the Boondocks. Grandpa's dating the fucking prostitute.
Oh my God.
Okay. So the Rocky Horror Cartoon Show.
Yeah.
Love it. Chris, what do you got?
Rush Hour.
Rush Hour the cartoon.
Rush Hour the cartoon.
Solid. Solid. There were not a lot of cop cartoon shows other than that shitty Police Academy.
Oh.
And RoboCop.
Ooh,
We'll get to RoboCop.
I
But
think-
yeah, like a buddy cop cartoon would
yeah,
be
that would've
awesome.
been
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
perfect.
It's weird that there weren't that many.
Yeah.
Or any. I can't think of any.
Yeah, I can't think of any off the top of my head right now.
Because the kids wanted to see superheroes, not cops.
My pitch
Cops
this
are
week,
superheroes.
coinciding with the brand new season on Netflix, Mystery Science Theater, the animated series. It follows the Satellite of Love crew on their daily misadventures that don't involve watching movies.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, so just everyday stuff that's happening on Satellite of Love.
So like the bump
Crow
sections.
insert, yeah, the bumps, but extended into 22 minutes and animated.
See, those were always my favorite part. Like
Yeah,
sometimes
dude.
the movies had gold in them, yes.
Even if the movies aren't good, I would always just you could always skip through it and just watch what's happening on the bumps.
Like actually, I always noticed the worse the movie was, the better it was to watch the movie. When they watched like the mediocre stuff, like the riffs are really mediocre. So like you would like fast forward through the movie just so you can get to the bumps to see like Joel build the power loader drum set and stuff like that.
The new season has Mac and Me as one of the movies.
No
way.
Yeah,
way.
the new season is Mac and Me.
It's on
Oh
Netflix,
my
isn't it?
God.
It's on. It goes up on Netflix like next week
I
Oh,
cannot
shit.
wait. I'm gonna
or
I'm gonna
this
watch it.
week when
That is fantastic.
you guys are hearing.
I'm
This.
gonna put an episode. I'm gonna put an
Yeah.
episode on tonight when I go home. So I
My
can fall asleep.
favorite skit from Mystery Science Theater is it's the Space Mutiny episode.
Oh my
where
god!
they have the encyclopedia.
Rock Hamja.
They have the out-of-date encyclopedias. And he's like, I got you brand new encyclopedias. Each page has an internet uplink, so it's always up to date. And he's like, wow, this is incredibly up to date. And they're like, so Mike's like, so now you're through complaining, right? And they're like, nah, we like complaining more. Anyway, Mystery Science Theater, the animated series. That's my pitch, and that's our episode for this week. Like I said, you can find us online on Facebook at WITA Cartoon. Be sure to send us an email at witacartooncast@gmail.com.
He'll check it eventually.
Absolutely. And we're on YouTube somewhere. You can listen to us on Spotify and Google Play. And there's also a RSS feed. Well, I swear to God, I'm working on getting us on normal podcast fucking apps. It's a pain in the ass. But anyway, for this week's episode of the Wisest Cartooncast, I am Joey.
I'm Tim.
I'm Chris.
And we will see you later, guys.
Later.
What?
We will see you AC Slater, guys.
What?
One more thing.
What?
And one more thing.
One more thing.
What?